Morning, I'm Hella Rodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. Everybody, I don't even know why I said that anymore. Everybody that watches my videos knows who I am. Nobody new comes to watch my videos. I miss the colors already. Well, I didn't miss them. I miss videotaping them. It's okay. It's beautiful out right now. Oh, man. That tree right there. I was coming up the driveway one day and I thought my house was on fire because that thing had put out all its pollen, I guess, at once. I guess that's how they do it. They just like explode, and it looked like my house was on fire. It's pretty bad. I'm getting, it's not that I'm getting tired of making videos, because I make them because I like to make them. I still like the technology of making videos, but there's not really much reason for me to make them anymore. It's like a bird. I mean, I don't know how many videos I've made just like this one, lamenting something. Nah, it didn't matter. But I'm going back to work, which is a good thing. Sometimes I wonder if I'm physically able to. I mean, I feel good, and every time I exert myself, I wake up the next morning and it's like, wow, yikes. Guess I'm not getting any younger, but I still have to work. I took that video down. I did a video on Syria and why we're going to go over there, whatever it was all about. It's like, what for? What for? I mean, why talk about that stuff? The news is full of that stuff. Oh, but it's just your opinion. Yeah, well, big fucking deal. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. The other day I was walking and there was a shadow across the road. And from a distance, it is a shadow from a telephone pole. And it looked like a giant snake across the road, because the road was a little undulating. Wow. Look at the length of that shadow right there. It's wild. Before I went to bed last night, I weighed myself. I weighed like 10 pounds more than I weighed like a week ago. I don't know, I've been eating boxes of cereal. Raisin Bran cereal, and I think eating boxes of cereal is like eating, loaves of bread. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. haven't gotten rain for a few days, about more than a week, I guess. And things are starting to dry out a little bit. It's getting very hot here again. So hopefully we'll get some more rain. Oh, and I was out walking yesterday, and my neighbor stopped and talked to me, and we were talking, and naturally the subject of dogs came up. And there's a girl down the road, like about, you can't see her house from here, but about 2 houses, well, just a roof over there, a couple of, like 1, 2, the third space over that way. And the neighbor had given her a bicycle, and then she got attacked by 3 dogs, and it's a good thing somebody came by, saw what was happening, went over and rescued her. Fucking dogs. I know some people may find that to be unusual and strange or whatever they want to think about it, but I think it's just beautiful. I think it's beautiful. And my neighbor cutting the front of their yard. Oh, look how beautiful it is. And here's mine. She didn't come over and cut mine again. I think because when she was cutting, I saw her as I was walking, coming back from my walk, and she was over right in that area over there. And she saw me, she was on her riding more, and the thing was, I just sort of gave her a little nod, I didn't even, nothing really friendly at all, because I was not really happy about it. You see, I don't want these plants to be chopped down because I want them to reseed. I want the seeds to repopulate. So I guess you got the message. I don't want anybody cutting my plants. I didn't go over and say anything to her because I thought, why bother with that kind of thing? It's not like something that I'm desperately opposed to. It's just that, if you're going to go and chop somebody's plants, you should at least ask them about it. But then again, this is an easement. It's a county easement, so I don't know, maybe she even has the legal right to do it. I don't know. So it wasn't a big deal for me. But it was, it's not something that I would have done. I would have asked first. But that's just me. The van up there I drove, it's really kind of fascinating to me because I had that van from around 1987, something like that, from 87 until from 87 until maybe like 2000 and 2000 and maybe 2002, somewhere in there. I drove, that was my vehicle all the time I was in California. Yeah, from 87 to 2002, what is that? It's a long time. Was that 15 years or something? I don't know. And then I got my other vehicle, which I can't even see it. Where's my other vehicle? Did somebody steal my vehicle? Oh, it's behind the tree. I hope. I didn't see it when it came out. Maybe somebody stole stole my vehicle. I hope not. It'd be a bummer. This guy over here. You see those trees right there, those big tall trees? Behind that is a pond. A big freaking pond. I mean, it's a big pond. I think they got sharks in there. Something like that. And these plants right here with the lights passing through them, those really brightly colored plants, I really like those a lot. They look kind of like, I don't want to get off here. I wore my thongs. I wasn't planning on coming all the way out here. I like those plants. They're almost like big, what would they be? Almost like pipe cleaners or something like that. For cleaning your pipe. Get rid of all that tar that's going in your lungs if you don't. That's a lot of freaking tar that comes out of those pipes, I think. One time I went through a little thing where I was smoking a pipe. This is way back in like the 80s somewhere. My wife smoked. I never smoked, really. Pipe was just something I just did, I guess. I don't know. But cigarettes, I never smoked cigarettes. I was never interested in that. I never saw the purpose of it. My dad smoked. You know, a lot of people smoked back in that period of time. But not me, you know. I was not a smoker. I was a non-smoker. A non-smoker. These little blue flowers there, little tiny, you know, almost like a pastel lilac kind of a color. But I think next year, well, I'll say that right now, but I probably won't do it. Next year I'll probably get something like a weed whacker to try to knock all the seed pods off of these weeds and stuff. Not down here. I'm not gonna come down here and do anything. I mean, it's a big piece of property. I mean, can you imagine trying to maintain a piece of property like this, like to make it like some of these other people do with theirs? I mean, it's ridiculous. All these people across the street, they mow the whole freaking property. I think a lot of people do that kind of crap, you know, because they think it improves their looks of their property, and because they got nothing else to do with their life. There's a guy on YouTube that I've known a long time. He's back making videos and stuff and vlogging about his family and all that. I never understood that, really. I never understood that. He had been on YouTube a long time, and then he started doing vlogs about his family, and when he started doing that, I just stopped watching. Because I really wasn't interested. I mean, I'm not interested in that kind of thing. I'm interested in what individuals do. I mean, that's what they do, because that's their family and all that, but it doesn't really interest me all that much. I like to see what an individual person is doing, like what they do. It doesn't make a lot of sense, I guess. Families are important parts of their lives. Families are an important part of my life too, but my daughter's not here. But I wouldn't be making videos with my daughter or my grandkids. My daughter wouldn't want that anyway. And I wouldn't do it even if they thought it was cool. I wouldn't do it. Because I just don't think it's just not something that I do. I don't really dog anybody for doing it. It's none of my business what people do. But I don't want to see families having arguments and disagreements, and I'm just not interested in that. Look, a piece of gold. I'll come back for that later. Mela Rodney with the little itchy eyes after that little escapade. I think I'm gonna put on my shoes and go for a walk. See you later.